Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about relics and mainly the three types of relics. So if you're wondering what I mean by three types, there are three different types of relics. There are 1000 CC relics, 1500 CC relics, and then 2500 CC relics. We're going to be going over all of them, as well as just demonic beasts in general, each one individually. How much CC would each demonic beast give you if you were to get all of their relics, and of course have all of your all of the characters. So for the sake of this video, every number I read will be based on you have every character in this list, every single one, both variants, even if some have multiple variants, including this one here, which I know is top 100, but still, that's just how I'm going to be doing it because it's much easier instead of just doing everything else. I'm going to do this because it's the easiest one. But for Bird, most of them are 1k, you've got a few 1.5s, and of course, Roxy here, which is 2.5k per Roxy, because her relic is a CC relic, which is nice. She's actually the highest character in the game. If you were to get one relic in the entire game and you want to get the most CC out of one relic, getting her relic is the most efficient because there are 3 copies, 2.5k CC each, which is of course 7,500 CC in total. The other 2 CC relics, which are Ludo and Fraudrin, only have 2 copies each. There's only 5,000, but you know, still. So if you were to get every relic from Bird, it would be 78,000 CC, which isn't too bad. Of course, I'm not including like gear stat bonuses. So, for example, if you're running HP defense, you get the HP set bonus, you get the defense set bonus, plus you also got the percentages on the gear itself. Not including any of that in this. Of course, you know that could take the CC way higher. Moving on to, of course, Deer now. A lot of them 1Ks, you got 2.5k here, a few 1Ks that you wouldn't expect, and I'm pretty sure there's one like 1.5k here somewhere. But overall, Dig is 45,000 CC, which isn't bad, but there's only 18 relics, but there are lots of like 3s, there's another 3, you've got CC relic of a 2, oh, actually backed out. Go down here, you've got another 3, there's lots of 3s, so, and 2 4s as well. These 2 alone, this relic alone gives so much CC. I actually have it written down, how much CC, because of course I wrote down all the CCs of every relic, and then I add them up. Pretty sure that both of these are 1.5k relics, means that these are both 6k in total CC if you were to, of course, get the relic and have all the characters. That's 6,000 CC, of course, without the boosts from gear or that kind of stuff. Next one is dogs. So dogs, there's actually no CC relic for dogs, which is kind of weird. And there's not actually many characters in general. A lot of them are like one-offs, like as you can see here, one-off, one-off, one-off. And then you have like 2 3s and, you know, 3 3s and then just 2s. But dogs is actually the relic that gives the least CC, which is 27,000 CC, which is kind of weird. Because I'm kind of surprised that King's Relic is only an 1000 CC relic. Sorry, well, it's a 1.5k CC relic, and then Oshi's at a 1k, and all that kind of stuff. Dogs doesn't have the best relics in terms of CC wise. But of course, GP points, 130 GP isn't bad. On to Nidhoggr, which actually has the only character to have an irregularity. What I mean by that is every other character has a 1000, a 1500 CC, or a 2.5k CC relic. And Nidhoggr is the only exception that has one character that does not. I'll go over that in the end. Of course, here you got the Fraudrin CC relic, Roxy's 1.5k relic, 1k relic, you know, a few odd ones here, and then of course then you have the special one, which is actually 1.1k. For some reason, AM Melly's relic is 1.1k CC, which I had to double take several times because I wasn't sure. But yeah, it's 1,100 CC. Which is actually kind of a shock, because he's the only one that actually breaks the trend. That means Nidhoggr gives you 30,600 CC, which isn't bad. And overall, if you want to know the total for every single relic in the game, it's 180,600 CC, which is very good when you think about it. Because, you know, in that video I put 153k plus, that's because I just saw all the faces, just put 1,000 for each. Of course, 180,000 CC and 780 GP points, was it? I need to look back on my video because I'm not actually sure. I'm pretty sure it's 780 GP points. It was actually very good. Of course, the CC is before gear and all that kind of stuff, so you can actually get much more CC out of it. It is worth it. And I thought I'd just tell you guys there are 3 different types. Of course, I'm not sure if collaborations follow the same trend. I didn't look at collaborations because I thought it would only be fair if I looked at relics that are currently obtainable today. If you were to obtain all of them magically out of nowhere, these are the relics you'd magically obtain, because the collaboration relics are not always obtainable. They're only obtainable when, of course, a collaboration comes, and of course the character actually has to have a relic. There are a few characters that do not have relics from the collaboration set, that being, of course, the Stranger Things, Maeve, and then SR Slime Rimuru. Apart from that, all the rest of them have relics, I can just come here and go show Holy Relic. You can see the only 3 that do not have relics are these 3. SR Slime Rimuru won't get a relic. Jim Hopper will get a relic probably if they do a Stranger Things rerun, which of course I think they will actually do a Stranger Things rerun at some point. Probably against their will, but I think they will. This collab, they might just bring her back and just give her a relic and just add another free character to it and make her free again, which I guess is okay, because for some, I don't know how, but this is a AI like pop idol group in Korea from Netmarble, and she left the group, so I don't understand how they're gonna. I don't know. She got the bag from this game and dipped. It's an AI. I don't understand, but relics in general overall quite good. So best one to farm, of course, if you have all the characters, is Bird. It's actually one of the easiest as well. Then Deer, then Nid, then Dogs. Dogs is the worst for CC, but Dogs actually has quite a good amount of relics, and the relics are quite good. Nid and Dogs both have the same amount of relics. So you've got 13 and 13, of course. This will eventually change and be 14 when Glox's relic drops. Of course, Glox's relic is most likely going to be Nidhogg, following the trend of current new Nidhoggr relics. Of course, they could just make him Deer, which would be kind of weird, but they might. But yeah, it's quite a good selection. Scardy's relic's good. You've got these 2 relics here, very good. Zell relic, very good. Chandler broken. Kuzo one's okay. Nanashi's broken. This one good. This one good. Lots of good relics. But unfortunately, a lot of those characters are only got 1 copy or 2 copies, or they're only 1,000 CC relics. So it's kind of it's a little bit iffy. But overall, not bad. Nidhoggr, of course. That's probably one of the best selections of relics for characters, but of course it is the hardest to multi-piece in the game. So, there is a balance there. For example, Lostvayne, so of course you've got LR Lostvayne, you've got then Queen Diane, Freya, who's very good for PvE and PvP. You've got Esteros, of course, very good because it's ult control for demons, which is what demons need. Roxy, the difference between Roxy with Relic and without Relic is so absurd. I wanted to do a series, if you guys are listening at this point. Let me know in the comments. I was going to do a series to test characters with and without Relic. Of course, this will be testing it only PvE only, so I can sort of get the same setup for both characters, because of course in PvP, there are too many different problems with testing in PvP characters with and without Relic, mainly because of, it's not a fair test, because I could verse 2 different teams, and even if I find the same team, different constellation, different outfits, randomness of RNG of the enemy, all that kind of stuff. But let me know if you'd like me to do that series. I was thinking of doing that, just testing characters with and without, of course with a team that would make their damage look insane, and then of course them by themselves as well. But that is a series for the future, not for now anyway. And then Deer has some mediocre relics, to be honest with you. Of course, it's got the ones that 100% you get, which are the Grace ones, because Graces are always useful. You've got all these Grace characters here. Unfortunately, they all are like one-of-one specialized relics. What I mean by that is Blue Tomio gets a lot of defense, because of course he's defense-based, so it does make sense, and stuff like that. These 2 ones are very good for CC. Of course, this one for LR is 100% recommend you getting, because this relic is absurd. Increased allies' HP-related stats by 15%. That's an absurd amount. 15% lifesteal is a lot of lifesteal. Bear in mind that works everywhere. Works in the back as well. You give that to, Hostess Liz in PvP when Chaos Mode's out. You're getting a lot of HP, and you're healing a lot. Extra lifesteal's even better as well, because a lot of bad characters don't really have much lifesteal. Downfall Liz, once again, that's actually a very new relic, and it's very good for farming. Gold dungeon events, all that kind of stuff as well, because the 50% attack base, always lovely to get. And then that's really it for Deer. Onto Bird now. There's not really many good ones for Bird. Of course, you have the standard like Arthur one, which of course is nice to Green Arthur for LR Escanor. You've got this Arthur here, which is good for farming if you can use Green Arthur. LR Escanor, of course, very good. Gotha's one's mediocre because it only works when he uses a skill that doesn't deal damage. Lily Merlin's is okay, but the stats on it are really bad. Only gives a 50%. Only gives a 50 attack, which is like one of the lowest in the game. The other one's nice. And this Merlin one's very good. Roxy's one, of course, the best one for CC in the game. Of course, if you're looking to get CC from a Relic and you don't have them, this one's the best. Of course, it's only the best if you have all three of the Roxys. If you're missing one of the Roxys, it's equivalent to you getting the Ludo Relic or the Fraldrum Relic. But if you have all three, that's the best one to get. Miguel's one's also very good. Sigurd's is okay. Brynhild's actually very nice. Gotha's is extremely good. Hers is good if you're running humans. Actually, Twigo's is extremely good. And later on, you get down and you get all the really mediocre ones that just don't really matter. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.